Archaeology often raises more questions than it answers. When scientists unearth something from the distant past, they try to figure out who made it, when, why, and for what purpose. Sometimes the answers come easily, but other times the mystery only deepens. Today, we're counting down 15 extraordinary discoveries that continue to baffle even the brightest minds. At number 15, the Egyptian alabaster disc. In 1828, a Dutch museum received an alabaster disc whose origins before arrival remain a mystery. Tests suggest it's about 4,500 years old. 7 small holes are drilled into the surface, possibly once holding oils or incense sticks. Some experts think it might have been used in embalming rituals, while others say its arrangement looks like some sort of ancient control panel. What makes it even stranger is the intricate covering of hieroglyphs, including symbols never seen on any other Egyptian artifact. They may be instructions describing its purpose, but no one has fully translated them. Why would someone create such a beautiful piece if it was only meant for embalming? The answer remains hidden. At number 14, Roman hypocaust heating. 2 millennia ago, Romans enjoyed something that even today isn't standard in many homes: underfloor heating. Known as a hypocaust, this system left a space beneath the floor supported by pillars, allowing hot air from a furnace to flow underneath and even between the walls. The design kept houses warm in winter, and the best preserved examples can still be seen in Bath, England. Once the Roman Empire fell, this remarkable innovation vanished from use, leaving historians to wonder why such advanced comfort was abandoned. At number 13, the Vologda stone enigma. In 2013, a dig in Vologda, Russia, uncovered a small stone object no larger than a matchbox. Covered in industrial-looking holes and markings, it appears to be part of something larger, perhaps a mechanism, perhaps a ritual item. No similar artifact has been found anywhere else. Since it's carved from stone, dating it is tricky. It was found in an 18th century layer, but it could be much older. Archaeologist Natalia Vasileva speculates it might have been part of a navigational device or a pagan religious artifact. Scientists admit they simply don't know. At number 12, China's jade kongs. The Liangzhu culture of Neolithic China produced stunning artifacts known as jade kongs, square tubes with circular holes running through the middle, often decorated with faces or intricate patterns. Many are found in tombs, suggesting a spiritual or ritual function. Then, around 2,000 years ago, they abruptly stopped being made. Why they were created and why they disappeared so suddenly are mysteries that continue to fascinate researchers. At number 11, Cusco's upside-down staircase. In the granite landscape near Cusco's famous Sacsayhuaman fortress lies a puzzling Inca construction, a staircase carved upside down into solid granite. Granite is extremely hard to shape, even with modern tools, so for the Inca to carve it centuries ago would have been a massive effort. The stairs lead nowhere, and even if upright, would serve no clear purpose. Was it abandoned mid-project? A ritual monument? No one knows why they tackled such a difficult task in such an odd place. At number 10, the ancient astrolabe. Sometimes called the computer of the ancient world, the astrolabe allowed users to track celestial movements, tell the time, and navigate long distances. Evidence points to its existence over 2,000 years ago, possibly invented by Greek thinkers. Muslim scientists later refined the device, making it invaluable for determining the direction of Mecca. Some examples are so detailed they include charts to adjust for time changes during travel, proof of a scientific sophistication far ahead of its time. At number 9, the giant hydrasaur tail. In 2013, an oil worker in Alberta, Canada, stumbled upon a massive 10-foot fossil, the tail of a hydrasaur, a duck-billed dinosaur. Experts estimate the full creature stretched nearly 50 feet from snout to tail. Strangely, the rest of the skeleton was nowhere to be found. Even incomplete, it ranks as one of the most significant dinosaur finds in Canada in the past half-century. At number 8, Algeria's ingenious Fugaras. In the region of Adrar, Algeria, lie vast underground irrigation systems called Fugaras. These channels transport water from distant hills to settlements, similar to aqueducts but buried underground. Believed to have first appeared in Persia over 2,000 years ago, the Algerian examples are unmatched in scale and engineering precision, a testament to the advanced water management skills of their builders. At number 7, the Amethyst Assyrian vase. Auctioned by Christie's in 2017, this tiny 2,800-year-old vase is just 3 inches tall, yet crafted with jaw-dropping precision. Its base is so small it's almost microscopic, yet it stands upright perfectly. Ancient artisans shaped and polished it without magnifying tools, showing extraordinary skill, eyesight, and patience. How such perfection was achieved remains one of archaeology's most mind-boggling mysteries. At number 6, cracking the Maya blue code. For centuries, the brilliant blue pigment used by the Maya Maya on temples and sculptures defied fading and explanation. Scientists in 2021 finally discovered the method, heating indigo leaves with palygorskite clay while burning copal incense, which acted as a binder. The process is extremely delicate, making its invention even more astonishing. How the Maya developed it in the first place remains unknown. At number 5, the Roswell magnetic stone. In 2004, a resident near Roswell, New Mexico, discovered a stone engraved with intricate patterns identical to a 1996 crop circle in England. The carvings show no tool marks, even under extreme magnification. Even stranger, the stone is magnetic, spinning magnets differently depending on where they are placed. Whether coincidence or evidence of something stranger, its origin remains unexplained. At number 4, Moai's Inca Agricultural Laboratory. In Peru's Urubamba region, circular terrace depressions hold layers of soil from across the Inca Empire. Each level has a different climate, allowing Inca farmers to test which crops grew best in which conditions. Once successful, they could send recommendations to farmers in distant regions, an early example of agricultural science that was centuries ahead of its time. At number 3, Nushabad Underground City. Hidden beneath the Iranian city of Nushabad lies a 1,500-year-old, 3-level underground city built by the Sasanian Empire. It featured air ducts, tunnels, chambers, and even booby traps, designed as a refuge during times of war. Accidentally rediscovered just over a decade ago, it offers a rare glimpse into ancient wartime ingenuity. At number 2, the Nimrud lens. Discovered in Iraq in 1850, the Nimrud lens is a polished rock crystal capable of magnifying objects 3 times. Some believe it was an ancient telescope, predating the Dutch invention by over 2,000 years. Others think it was used to concentrate sunlight for fire making. Whichever is true, it was far ahead of its time. At number 1, the Moai of Easter Island and water sources. In 2019, researchers proposed that the giant Moai statues were placed to mark rare fresh water sources. On an island with no rivers or springs, groundwater discharge near the coast was vital. If true, it explains their placement, but raises another question. Why mark water with massive stone heads instead of simple signs? As always, one archaeological answer leads to another mystery. From advanced ancient technology to artifacts with no clear purpose, these 15 discoveries prove the past still holds secrets waiting to be solved. Which one left you most amazed? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries from history. Sometimes the past whispers, but only if we're willing to listen.